We've got the Hawks here in Atlanta with an interconference matchup today. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down. And that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
Back to Young. Offline with his three. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Bangs home the trifecta. Bittersweet. Only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year. Rough patch here, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Yep, it counts.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And that one, good. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to Murray. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
An interconference matchup last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
Hey, guys, when you've got two teams like these on the playoff bubble, every game matters. This should be a good one.
Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I love seeing Capella be more aggressive inside. When he does this, he's capable of drawing contact.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 2 minutes remaining. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's what he did.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the middle.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny you a shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Here's Russell. Takes it inside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Matthews, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The Hawks trail by 17. They get it back. Fernando. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Goes back up. That one off the back iron and out. And the Hawks with possession. For the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Fernando's got 5 points so far.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pass to Hayes. It's Prince on the wing. Now here is Davis. And no good that time. Nice D from Griffin. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Davis with the double team. Back to Griffin. Trying his luck from deep. Here's Vincent. Still scoreless. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Prince wide open. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
The Lakers, 17.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Aggressive at running guys to the back door. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
For years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
Hayes trying to break through.
Austin Reeves.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Substitution on the court.
The Hawks trail by 12. The Hawks again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
His first. Team first.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational. Perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
Out of bounds.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Outside for Murray. Young from outside. And Davis pulls it down.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter.
Here's the lob on LeBron. Flies through the air.
And man,
Los Angeles
LeBron's
foul.
taking things into his own hands on that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Team second. Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Murray surveying the
2
D.
minutes remaining in the first half.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
D'Angelo Russell.
That's his first foul.
His first.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Lakers substitution. Gabe Vincent.
Outside Griffin. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential.
Gabe
One
Vincent.
more reason why they're in
3 points.
control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Lakers ball.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Garrison Matthews.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. And Davis sends it back.
They've shown some talent in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Matthews, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Matthews has got himself on the board with 3 there. And it's LeBron missing. The Hawks trail by 20. It's good.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Hawks foul.
And the Lakers making a change here.
His first. Team second. Coming
20 seconds
for the
left
Lakers.
from the first half of basketball.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Dinwiddie. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Team second.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Here's Capella. Great D that time from Davis.
That's the end of the first
And
half.
so it's Watson.
Your host, 16. The Lakers.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lakers lead by 20. Russell with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12
Austin
years.
Reeves.
So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Lakers ball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And here is Davis. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
Timeout.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body, and this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
That's one for their first four to start the second half. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good from outside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first five.
Russell with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. And it's Capella missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of ball. You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Shot from the inbound. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got his first points in this one.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Los Angeles foul.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
Third personal.
That's his third foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 21. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
Here's Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
And he converts the layup. Russell's got 14 points.
And that's an example of playing the game, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack. Boy, I love the way he goes after it there. And you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie outside.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Lakers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The Hawks trailed by 19. Knocked away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Fires from the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And they pick up 2. Vincent's got his second bucket.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
That's a 2 from Matthews.
Wesley Matthews.
And that one's on target from the wing. Matthews has got his second bucket of the night.
Remarkable poise from Wesley Matthews. Looks like he's very comfortable shooting as soon as that ball hits his hand.
Inside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 19. Back to Vincent. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Atlanta foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Team second.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Lakers. Cam.
Both free throws good from Reddish. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. And Hunter, here we go. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Anthony Davis.
And the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Creating separation
That's the
using
end
the
of the
bounce.
third quarter with
That's
the
a
score.
skill that AD's developed.
And so it's the Los Angeles
29.
Lakers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
50.
They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A 3 for Matthews. Los Angeles leading by 21. Fires high post.
D'Angelo Russell.
And that one's good. Russell.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Teams first.
And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Did you like that move?
It's good to have rules that teams
Lakers
will actually
substitution.
follow. In the past, it was
Hachimura.
July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Here's Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Lays it up off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say
Anthony
not
Davis.
so good at the other end.
The assist. D'Angelo Russell.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And Davis sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Out to Russell.
D'Angelo
For
Russell.
3. Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know something else, guys? They came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
For 2.
Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
To the right side. A three for Matthews. Connects from three-point range.
From long range, just going at each other.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Matthews. After D'Angelo Russell's miss. All alone.
In the game.
And again, it's the Lakers.
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Matthews, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Russell. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good that time. Russell's got 11 in the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, it will go down as their 48th win.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against Atlanta.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Outside Matthews. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3.
D'Angelo Russell.
And Russell gets it to go.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
At the line for Atlanta.
And one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 32. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here is Matthews. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing up by 32. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Fernando. Here's the three. It's off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final bucket. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look